All right, beautiful people. So today we're talking about how we can simplify complex expressions using order of operations. And this is today what we're doing is the same thing as yesterday, but now we're going to talk more about exponents and parentheses. We're going to use more of those things. So I've written example 2, which is using exponents, and here's the example: 30 divided by parentheses 7 plus 2 to the third power. Now, before we even get started, I want us to refresh on what we did yesterday. So over here on the left, you should have refresh. And when we refresh, we're going to refresh the order of operations, which starts with step 1. And step 1, the first thing that we do when we are in a complex expression, is we deal with parentheses, brackets, and other grouping symbols like curly brackets. Ooh, that curly bracket worked. Very nice. Okay. When we're done with brackets and grouping symbols, we go on to exponents. And remember, exponents are things that look like 3 to the second power or 5 to the 8th power or blah, blah, blah. Okay, forever and ever. Anything to an exponent. Okay. Now, these two, remember, are things that we focus on in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade because they're more complex, they are elaborate, and they're things that you don't really talk about in elementary school. In elementary school, the thing that you focus on is steps 3 and 4. Step 3 is you need to multiply and divide from left to right. Now, somebody asked me if, Miss Miller, is it important that I write left to right? Yes, absolutely. Because sometimes division will come first in an expression, and you have to do it first because it's the furthest most left. Okay? Doesn't matter which one comes first as long as it's done first. And last but certainly not least is subtraction and addition. Again, from left to right. It is very important that you do it from left to right. Okay. All right, so let's solve this problem over here. 30 divided by 7 plus 2 to the third power. So we're going to start with step 1. Are there any grouping brackets? Yes, there certainly are right here. Cool. So I'm going to do the stuff that's inside the grouping brackets. But notice inside the grouping brackets, before I would have just one operation, but in this one I have addition and I have exponents, which means I have to decide which one goes first. According to my order, exponents comes first. So I'm going to do this 2 to the third power first. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 to the third power, which means 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, but I haven't dealt with it yet, so I'm going to keep the parentheses and I'm just going to rewrite the whole entire expression. Okay, so this is 7 plus 2 times 2 times 2, which has been divided by 30 is divided by it. Okay, so I rewrote the whole entire thing, just like I tell you we need to rewrite. Okay, all right. Now, because I'm not all the way done with the exponent, I'm going to finish this. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So that becomes 8. And I'm going to continue rewriting, but remember, I still haven't done everything inside the parentheses, so the parentheses stay. They stay until I've done everything inside of them. And right now, I'm still working on it. So I did one of the operations that was inside the parentheses. Now I have to do the other one. So I'm going to do this 7 plus 8, which is 15. And now that I've done all the operations inside the parentheses can disappear. They can drop because I don't need them anymore. And then I'm going to rewrite 30 divided by 15. Remember, I rewrite so that I don't forget any of the steps. I don't forget any number. I don't accidentally lose it. Okay, and then what is 30 divided by 15? Killing it. It is 2. Because if you have 30 things and you break it evenly among 15 friends, each friend gets 2. Okay. The next video, I'm going to do the triads.